morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to The Viewpoint with Mang Temyong. Mang Temyong, signing in. Saan man po kayo naroon ngayon, ano man po ang inyong pinagkakaabalahan, sana po ay lagi kayo nasa mabuting kalagayan, kasama at kapiling ng inyong mga mahal sa buhay. Ayan. Thank you very much kay Journey to Understanding for making me understand na iba yung kapiling tsaka sa piling. So, please, pagpatawad niyo na yung aking Tagalog, no? Um, ano ba pag-usapan natin ngayon? Anong pagkukwentuhan natin? Ah, kakaiba ito sa mga kaganapan ngayon sa politika, no? Although, politically related pa rin, pero um, kanina kasi, nung aaral ako, no, nag-review ako, no, um, nabasa ko yung yung Basic Legal and Judicial Ethics. Um, Biglang I decided to take a rest for a while, no. So, uh, bahagi ng papahinga ko noon is bumibisita ako dun sa mga um, kasama namin na nag-ALS, no. And yun nga, na notify yung kay Panyero, no, yung I'm Shanrin na kanya nag-upload siya ng video tungkol doon sa viral na teacher, no, sa hindi ko alam kung sa TikTok yata niya kinuha yun, no. So after watching, then I decided na um, siguro para medyo makagkaroon man lang ng konting breather, no, nag-decide ako na yun, mag LS, no, na ang topic ko ay wala kinalaman. Walang kinalaman dun sa viral teacher, no. Yung video na viral, yung video ng teacher na nag-viral rather, no. Kasi after watching yung LS ni Panyero, no, biglang sumagi sa isip ko si MDS, no, si Miriam Defensor Santiago. Ano kinalaman noon? Wala ngang kinalaman. Basta sumagi lang sa isip ko yung tungkol kay MDS, particularly yung sa impeachment in 2011, yung impeachment ni CJ Corona, na kung saan napakatapang niya doon, no. Siya lang yung tumindig na nagbigay ng verdict na not guilty kay CJ Corona. Actually, hindi siya lang, tatlo sila, di ba? Among the 24, no, yung 21 convicted CJ, and then silang tatlo, si PBBM, si Joker Arroyo, and si Miriam Defensor Santiago. Sila yung sabi na nag-acquit or nagsabi na not guilty si Chico Corona. So, ayun, parang ano ba to, early tribute para kay MDS. Kasi ang birthday nun, alam ko June pa eh. June pa ang birthday niya. June 15. Oo. June 15 pa yata ang birthday niya. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, ako ay tama. Ayan. June 15 nga ang birthday niya, no. Doon sa mga hindi nakakilala kay MDS, no, kay Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago, no, aside from being a politician, no, abogado din siya and academician, meaning nagtuturo din siya ng law. So, yung pala ang relasyon niya. Pareho silang educator, no, yung teacher na nag-viral tsaka si MDSA, pareho silang no, pareho silang educator, no. Oo, yun lang pareho nila. Kasi Si MDS, nung buhay pa ay, as I've mentioned, nagturo yan ng law sa UP, University of the Philippines. Kaya lang ang oras ng pagtuturo niyan lagi sa gabi. Evening class siya lagi eh. So, ayun, alam naman natin si Senator Defensor ay isang what do you call sa taga Ilongga, yan, taga Iloilo City, Iloilo City, no? Ah, kababayan ni Mang Rene sa Kalam, yan. Pagdating naman sa educational background, she earned a Bachelor of Law degree, no, sa University of the Philippine College of Law, of course, and graduating cum laude. And later, uh, nag-master siya ng law. She took up Master of Law degree, no, sa Harvard Law School, no, sa Boston yan, US. Alam din naman natin yung makulay na buhay politika ni Senator Santiago, no. She served in various government positions, no, including yung pagiging RTC judge, or Regional Trial Court judge, no. I think may offer pa yata sa kanya ang ICC na in-invite siya na maging judge. Please correct me if I'm wrong, no. Yun ang natatandaan ko. And yun, Regional Trial Court judge, tapos ano pa ba yung mga naging position niya sa government aside from sa Senate. Naging secretary siya ng Agrarian Reform, no, DAR, and commissioner ng Bureau of Immigration and Deportation. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung nauna sa dalawa. Naging DAR secretary ba siya, or bago nag-BID, or naging commissioner mo na siya sa BID bago siya nag-DAR secretary. Hindi ko na matandaan. And we all know naman na si Senator Santiago is renowned for her sharp wit, di ba? Fierce intellect and fearless demeanor, no? Kaya nga tinawag siya na ano eh, di ba? Ang tawag sa kanya, the Iron Lady of Asia. She ran for president of the Philippines multiple times, no? But unfortunately, hindi siya nanalo. Pero sayang, no, siguro ano kaya ang buhay natin kung si Miriam ang naging pangulo natin. And there were allegations before na muntik na maging presidente, pero uh, yun nga, may mga allegations na nadaya siya uh, nung isang tumakbo na presidente din na naging presidente natin, no, si FBR nga, no, there was an allegation na nadaya si Miriam nun, and I don't know kung ano nangyari doon sa kaso, no. But anyway, pagpahingay na natin sila pareho. uh, so ano pa ba? Ano pa ba ang masasabi natin kay Senator Santiago, no? She was known for her advocacy against corruption and yung effort niya to uphold the rule of law, diba? Ayun. September siya, ano mo, teka lang, wait lang, para sigurado tayo, sandali lang September 29, 2016, di ba? Namatay si MDS after battling lang cancer, no? Uh, pero for me, sa akin lang, no, Miriam remains one of the most admired and respected figures in Philippine politics. Uh, sa akin lang yun Ewan ko sa iba, kasi sa iba, binrand siya as quote and unquote Brenda dahil sa manner ng pagsasalita niya, yung pag-iisip kasi niya masyado malalim, and hindi hindi lahat naintindihan yung kung ano yung nasa isip niya. kung ano yung mga sinasabi niya. And yes, si Miriam, very close yan sa mga youth, no, during her time. Yung mga estudyante, talagang uh, elib na elib sa kanya. So, ngayon, i-share ko sa inyo yung insight or naging insight ni Iron Lady, no, sa Philippines, no, when yung insight niya about corruption, no. So kumuha tayo ng ilang videos dun sa nangyaring impeachment, no. Balikan lang natin ng konti yan and then tuloy natin ating pagkukwentuhan. Alright? Okay.
Kung lahat pala tayo honest, o marami pala tayo sa atin ay honest, why is the Philippines often, or if not all the time, why is the Philippines always ranked as one of the most corrupt countries in the whole world? Yan, sagutin niyo ako niyan. Nagpapakalinis kayo? Aba kung malinis pala ang mga opisyalis natin at malinis pala sa buong bansa, eh bakit palagi tayong nililista ng Transparency International as one of the most corrupt countries in the world? Magtitinginan tayo? Sino kaya dito? Yan ang unang punto ko. Pangalawa, tumigil na kayo ng kapapangkapan nyo, mga artista. Merong mga politiko na alam natin kung anong loopholes nila sa SALN. That is the problem with this country. We're all for honest government, and yet the world condemns us as one of the most corrupt countries in the world. That's why it is difficult to win in any international election, in any international campaign, because the Philippines, among others, has a reputation of being a corrupt country. Bigyan ko ng isapang buhay. Panginoon, bigyan mo ako ng isapang buhay at imbestigahin ko lahat. Isa-isa. Dito sa Senado at sa House of Representatives. Tignan natin. Pati sarili ko, imbestigahin ko.
Ayan. So, mula dyan sa video na yan, nakapag-formulate ako ng observation and mga ilang hypothetical questions, no? Ito'y sa akin lang naman and based din sa mga videos din na napanood ko about kay Senator Defensor Santiago, yung kanyang political stand, no, yung kanyang mga advocacies, no, na pinaglaban niya noon hanggang sa last breath of her life, no. Ano ba yung mga na formulate ko or ano ba yung mga hypothetical questions na pumasok sa isip ko? Una, naisip ko lang, no, if Miriam Santiago still alive today, no, paano niya kaya ma-observe yung government natin ngayon, and kung hihingin siya ng advice, no, ano kaya yung pwedeng advice na mabigay niya, no? Siguro unang-una dyan, since alam naman natin yung advocacy niya regarding corruption, no? Siguro yung unang-unang i-advise niya is yung combating corruption, no? We all know that Miriam is very relentless. Yung we know that Santiago is known for her relentless stance against corruption, no? Siguro she would likely advocate for stringent measures to root out yung corruption in all levels of government, no? Including yung implementation of transparent and accountable system, di ba? Stronger anti-corruption laws and strict enforcement of penalties for corruption or for corrupt practices, no? Another is the importance of a strong institution in upholding democracy and rule of law, no? Maaring bigyan niyang diin dito at importance yung need to strengthen the independence and effectiveness of key institutions, no? Ano ba yung mga tatawag na key institution? yung judiciary, yung law enforcement agencies, and yung anti-corruption bodies para masigurado yung check and balance within the government. Another siguro, yung promoting good governance, di ba? She, I know she would likely stress the importance of good governance practices, including transparency, accountability, and even yung citizen participation. No? But above all, she might advocate for greater transparency in government transactions, yung public access to information, and mechanism for citizen engagement in decision making process. Um, Her being a former judge, and advocate for human rights, I think she would likely emphasize the importance of upholding justice and protecting human rights for all citizens. No? Um, she might call for reforms to criminal justice system to ensure fair and speed trials, as well as initiative to address social injustices and promote inclusivity and equality. Pagdating naman siguro when it comes to international relations, no, alam naman natin si MDS is well versed yan pagdating sa mga international affairs. So, she might provide insights on foreign policy issues, no, emphasizing yung importance on diplomacy, cooperation, and adherence to international law in fostering peaceful and relations with other countries. So, yung hypothetical observation ko, no, kung buhay si MDS, no, siguro ang pinaka summary nito, yung ang maaring maging advice sa government likely is yung pagkakaroon ng firm commitment to principle of integrity, accountability, and justice, and aim at promoting a more transparent, responsive, and equitable governance system. Yun lang yun siguro yung magiging advice niya sa ating gobyerno. Ngayon, naisip ko rin, paano kaya kung buhay pa ngayon si Miriam, di ba? Ano kaya yung masasabi niya sa mga nangyayari ngayon sa Senate hearing in aid of legislation, particularly yung mga demeanor ng ibang mga senator dyan during hearing, di ba? Lalo-lalo na yung uh, or lalo-lalo na yung lacking ng decorum sa uh, or pagkawala ng proper decorum, no, sa Senate. Ano kaya ang magiging reaction niya or observation, no? Alam naman natin yung reputation ni Santiago being a staunch advocate of professionalism and parliamentary decorum, no? Siguro she would likely express yung strong disapproval dun sa behavior and yung pagiging dim, disrespect, or disruptive during Senate hearing, no? Siguro mas bibigyan niyan diin yung importance ng maintaining civility, respect, and focus during such proceedings. Diba? Na giving emphasis or highlights yun sa essential for upholding the integrity of legislative process and serving the public interest. Diba? Maaring siguro she might publicly criticize senators who engage in quote and unquote grandstanding, no, yung mga personal attacks or any behavior that detracts from the substantive discussion of legislative matters, no. Maaring she will stress the importance of senators or she would likely stress the importance of senators conducting themselves with dignity, maturity, and professionalism. No, reminding them of their duty to represent the interests of the people and uphold the dignity of Senate as an institution. Just imagine, no, kung buhay pa si Senator Miriam at nasa Senate siya, and part siya nung ongoing Senate hearing in aid of legislation, I don't think na may mga senator dyan na mag-grandstand. Basta-basta na lang. Or magpapakita ng hindi maganda na kaugalian o pagtrato sa kanyang mga resource persons. So, right there and then, Chuck, makakatikim sila ng hindi magandang pananalita kay Senator uh, Miriam, no? And of course, furthermore, pwede naman siguro, I think she might offer practical advice then and insights on how senators can improve their conduct during hearings, no? Such as yung siguro emphasizing the need for thorough preparation, di ba? Kailangan pagharap ka sa hearing, kailangan nakahanda ka, di ba? Active listening, marunong ka makinig, and constructive dialogue, di ba? Yung marunong ka makipagtalastasan o makipag-usap ng tama sa resource person, no? Uh, she might also advocate for stricter enforcement of rules of conduct with the Senate chamber to ensure that debates remain focused, respectful, and conducive to meaningful deliberation. So, hypothetically, siguro yung reaction ni Miriam Defensor Santiago, no? Yung lack of decorum among some senators during a Senate hearing would likely involve a combination of sharp criticism, pragmatic advice, and a steadfast commitment to upholding the standards of professionalism and parliamentary decorum. Uh, kung buhay si Miriam Santiago ngayon at naging presidente, no? Ano kaya kung siya ang presidente, ito sa ano lang to ha, hypothetical lang to ha. Ano kaya ang mangyari sa ating bansa kung si MDS ang naging presidente or presidente natin ngayon, no? Siguro first agenda niya in governance will likely reflect her commitment to addressing pressing issues facing the Philippines and advancing her vision for the country's development and prosperity. Pero it's true naman, it's very impossible to know yung exact priorities niya without her explicit statement, no? Based on her previous advocacies and principles, we can only speculate on potential areas she might prioritize kung siya ang presidente natin ngayon. Like, for example, ito yung kanya talagang advocacy pagdating sa corruption, di ba? Yung anti-corruption measures, di ba? Um, matagal na niyang advocacy ito di ba? Against corruption. She would likely prioritize implementing stringent anti-corruption measures and strengthening institution tasks with combating graft and malfeasance, no? This could involve reforms to improve transparency, accountability, and integrity in government operations. Um, being a former judge and legal scholar, no, she might prioritize judicial reform to enhance the efficiency, no, impartiality, and integrity of the Philippine judiciary. No, this could involve yung measures to address case backlogs, improve access to justice, and enhance the professionalism of judges and court personnel. When it comes to economic development, siguro she might focus on policies aimed of promoting sustainable economic growth, job creation, and poverty reduction. No? This could include initiatives to attract foreign investment, support small and medium-sized enterprises, and invest in infrastructure development to stimulate economic activity. Siguro lang. Pero sabi ko nga, this is just, ano lang yan, sariling, what do you call this? Sabi ko kanina, speculations lang natin yan, di ba? Hindi naman natin sinasabi na baka itong gawin ni Miriam, di ba? Kasi we just busy lang doon sa mga nung siya'y buhay pa, ano, yung kanyang pinaglalaban, no? Yung healthcare reform, of course, isa rin yan sa maaring i-prioritize ni Senator Santiago na para matiyak yung bawat Pilipino merong access sa affordable quality healthcare service, di ba? Kabilang na rin siguro dyan yung healthcare system natin, yung improve yung healthcare infrastructure at mapalawig pa yung health insurance coverage. No? Pagdating sa peace and security, giving the challenges of internal conflict and security threats in some parts of the Philippines, siguro Santiago might prioritize initiatives aimed at promoting peace, stability, and security. Kung paano niyang gagawin yan, ay hindi natin alam. Di ba? Kaya this could involve pursuing peace talks with insurgent groups, enhancing law enforcement capabilities, and addressing the root cause of conflicts. So yan eh, mga speculations ko lang. Kung siguro siya ang naging presidente, yan yung mga ilan sa mga ipa-prioritize niya na gagawin sa ating bansa. And ano pa ba? Sa term extension kasi hindi ko alam eh. I don't know her stance pagdating sa term extension, no. Um, ano pa ba madadagdag natin? Saan pa ba? Ano pa ba yung ko dito, nilist ko dito? Yung pagdating sa charter change na yung amendment ng or yung pag-amenda ng saligan batas, kung buhay kaya si MDS, ano kaya ang maaari niya maging pananaw tungkol dito sa uh, charter change. Um, Hindi ko alam, no. I think whether she would advocate for charter change, as we all know naman yan yung constitutional reform, no. Siguro depende yan sa specific context proposed, no. Depende siguro yan dun sa specific context, proposed changes, and yung assessment niya sa current state of governance dito sa Philippines, di ba? Kasi alam naman natin si Miriam, napakalalim ng pagkaunawa niya pagdating sa mga laws eh. Particularly sa constitutional law, di ba? Yung strong commitment to legal and institutional reform daw. Hindi natin ako, I cannot answer that kung ano yung maring maging posisyon niya dun sa Chacha, no. So ipas na lang natin yan. Pero siguro kung sakali, no, she would scrutinize the proposed changes to ensure naka-align yan with the principles of democracy, respect for human rights, and the rule of law, no. She would likely, siguro, for me, she would likely advocate for a comprehensive review of the Constitution to identify areas in need of reform and ensure that any proposed changes are well thought out, carefully crafted, and serve the best interests of the Filipino people. Yun ang siguro masasabi ko. Ano pa ba? Before we end, hindi ko kasi alam this extension of terms eh. Hindi ko alam kung anong stand dyan. So, mahirap din magbigay ng sariling speculations. No? Well, ano ba ang masasabi natin? Sino ba si Miriam Defensor? No? Dun sa, siguro ito na lang pinaka ending natin about MDS, no. You know naman na may MDS was a polarized figure, di ba? And yung opinions about her varied widely among the public and within political circles. So sa akin, here are some perspective on how she was judged by others, no. Para sa mga admirers niya, like me, siningit ko na naman yung sarili ko, no. para sa admirers niya na totoo naman, many admire Santiago for her intelligence, wit, and fierce dedication to public service, diba? We praised her for her uncompromising stance against corruption, no? Her commitment to upholding the rule of law, and her efforts to promote good governance in the Philippines, no? Um, we often saw her as a beacon of integrity in Philippine politics and appreciated her willingness to speak truth to power, no? Para sa mga critics ni Santiago, no, um, I think Santiago had her fair share of critics, no. Yung mga critics na yun often viewed her as abrasive, confrontational, and politically opportunistic, no. Iba criticized her for her sharp tongue remarks and theatrical style, which they felt detracted from the seriousness of political discourses, di ba? Others question her consistency of political position over time and accuse her of grandstanding for personal gain, di ba? Some critics raise concerns about her health issues and their potential impact on her ability to fulfill her duties effectively. Sa kanyang mga kaibigan, sa kanyang mga peers and colleagues, for Santiago's peers and colleagues, no, sa legal, whether it's in legal profession, in politics, no, meron silang mga mixed opinions about her, di ba? Well, we can deny many respected her intellect and legal acumen, no. Others found her demeanor abrasive and difficult to work with. Mm. May ibang sinasabi din ba, no? Some politicians, yes, admire her principled stance on issues, while iba view her as too unpredictable or uncompromising to collaborate with effectively, no? But despite all that, no, despite the polarizing opinions about her, no, yung legacy, speaking of Miriam's legacy, di ba? Miriam Defensor Santiago left a lasting legacy in the Philippine politics and law. She is remembered as one of the most influential and iconic figures in the Philippine history, admired for her intellect, courage, and unwavering commitment to public service. Her legacy continues to inspire aspiring leaders and advocates for good governance and accountability in the Philippines and beyond. Ayan. So, sana ay na-enjoy niyo yung aking nostalgic mo. Sana ay na-enjoy niyo yung aking mga insights, mga inputs, or mga na-share na kaalaman tungkol kay Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago. And yun lang nga sana, no, sayang lost opportunity na sana, no, naging presidente natin siya. Well, anyway, before i-end ko yung aking podcast, again, like to invite each and everyone to please uh, join us sa The Discourse Digest with Mang Temyong and I am Shanwin every Sunday 9 p.m. We do apologize na hindi kami nakapag-LS last Sunday or yesterday, no? Dahil sa busy po kami pareho ni Sean, and we're facing kasi examination week, so mas nag-focus muna kami sa aming studies, no, para mas lalo kami makatulong sa inyo. Yan. And bukod po sa Discourse Digest, please samahan niyo rin po kami sa morning. Hindi na siya nakasama ko dito. Si Doktora na. So, samahan niya kami ni Doktora sa mornings and late nights with Vince and Ira. It's every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Of course, in the morning. Yung late nights ay gagawin pa po namin yan ng paraan paano namin matutuloy. Okay? Again, thank you very much sa pagsama sa akin, sa pakikipagkwentuhan sa akin sa araw nito. And may God bless us all. Have a wonderful day ahead. Goodbye. And this is Mang Temyong signing out. Bye.